Guys, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to the channel today. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. This is going to be what is in my case cart edition. So I'm going to show you guys what's in my coloring carts. I have two coloring carts, and I will show you kind of what's inside, and if there's any like containers in there that I already showed you, I won't open those, but everything else I'll just kind of show you. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you hear noise in the background, it's just my kids. They're home. School hasn't started yet, so I just thought they were eating lunch. I would take a few minutes and give you guys a quick cart tour. So hang on, relax, get a drink, and I'll see you guys with the cart tour. Okay guys, so these are my two coloring carts. It's right next to my vanity that leads to my bathroom. I just have them pushed there for a minute because I just had redone my bedroom. So this is my stacker cart right here. These colors originally came like two of the same color, two, and I just arranged it in this pattern because I liked it better. This was given to me about 2 years ago for Mother's Day from my kids. And I will tell you, if you're interested in this type of cart, they don't store very much stuff. It may seem like a lot of stuff, but I can actually fit more in this little cart than I can in this, which might be surprising. I think if I got another cart that was like this, I would get the ones with the bins. Like, they have some trays like this, but they have like big bins on the bottom. But I think 2 carts is enough for a minute. And we'll just kind of go through everything that's in this cart. On the top here, I have this little Hello Kitty Valentine's box that I got at Walmart for $2. I liked it because it had a little pencil, and she reminded me of coloring. And the lid just pops open like that. And inside here I have my Crayola Take Note. These are the erasable highlighters, so you can color with them and then use this end to erase it to make cool effects. I also have my, these are Bic Gelosity Click Gel pens. I love a good click gel pen. They're like one of my favorites because I have a nervous habit and I like clicky pens. I'm just going to move that aside. This container right here houses tissue paper and napkins. You can see I have lots of different kinds in there. I even have a Disney one. See the one with Peter Pan? I use these for art journaling because you can use these to decoupage on art journal pages. I have 2 pencil cases up here, and these are for the pencils that I just hauled. These are the Ream Refined in the purple case, and in the orange case I have the Faber-Castell Black Editions and the Faber-Castell Grip Eco Pencils. And then this darling case right here, tin, was gifted to me by Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors. She gave this to me as a gift, and it's full of cards that I can use to send to people, like thank you cards, birthday cards, things like that, because she makes cards, and that was very sweet of her to send that to me. Moving on to the first drawer. Maybe it'll be better if I stand up. Sorry for all the wobbling. I'm holding my camera because I don't have a tripod that I can just house my camera on. These are my old fine liners, basically my old fine liner drawer. I need to go through it and make sure everything still works, but like in this one, I have some of these Pen and Gear fine liners that I got at Walmart a long time ago. I have a few of these. These are like a felt tip pen that I got at Five Below, like almost 2 years ago. Like some have even made it into here. And there's some extra Statlers that didn't fit into my set, the Tri-Plus. I have a few of the Bic Intensity ones that are the skinnies. And I have a few of the Stabilos that don't fit in the one set that was part of my original set that was 3 years ago. There's only a few in here of that. And then I have a bunch of these Crayola fine liners. And these, okay, so they have this thing called, from Crayola, called Crayola. And it said that you got a whole bunch of fine liners. And I said, oh, that would be awesome. Then I could get a whole bunch of different colors and I could use them for different things in coloring books. Well, come to find out, it's just the same basic 10 colors, but they give you like 70. So you get like 7 sets. And I've gone through some. That's why I was able to fit the leftovers here. But these are just like the basic sets of these Crayola deals that are left. These are just some stragglers. I have a couple Sharpie pens in there. And these are like really cheap ones. That was supposed to smell like cherry. I think I got these at like Five Below or something. I don't know. Because you can order from fivebelow.com and you can have it delivered to you if you don't have a Five Below near you. You want to at least get like $30 worth of stuff so that it's worth it. These ones back here are these Penmark fine liner. These are alcohol based. These bleed out really bad. These are from the dollar store. They're INC. So I have those in the back there. And then I'm going to close this, hopefully, or maybe not. Hang on just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. It wouldn't close because this drawer is being difficult. So this is my watercolor drawer. Right here I have watercolor brushes. I have some that I haven't opened yet. I have some that are old that need to be trashed out, like this one. If your watercolor brush is starting to look kind of grimy and you've cleaned it and it's still looking like it could be growing mold, you need to just throw it away. And then on the bottom here I have paint brushes. And then I have some of these. They're fantastic. They're called fantastic. Like this. And it's a bullet tip. And they're like a blender thing. So you can use it to blend like different stuff. Someone gave these to me for free, so I haven't ever used them. Just reading. They're made in Japan. Alright, so this is where I keep a lot of my watercolor stuff. I've outgrown this drawer, and so my other watercolor stuff is in here. I have the Portfolio Series oil pastels, the water-soluble oil pastels. This is the new set that I just barely purchased. This is the old set that I had. This is how I know I love them. I got this about, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something like that. I got them in a coloring contest. And so if you're curious about these, I suggest getting the 12 set. And like I said, they're water soluble, so you could use them like a Neocolor too. I actually really enjoy using these. And you can use them dry as well. And then I have a couple of these Koei Sakura watercolor sets. This one is the travel set. This is the full set with the metallics. And this one is just a traditional full set. This one I got on AliExpress. That's why this looks different. But it's exactly the same as they're like Koei Sakura watercolors. And I want to say I have the neon set, but I think I have that stored away with my other watercolor stuff. This paint palette is from Hobby Lobby. It has all of my metallic paints. See that little gap right there? It's because there's 2 trays and they stack. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. Come on. So these are metallic watercolors. And I have used these before and they work really well. They're pretty creamy. I am a big fan of creamy watercolors. I don't like my watercolors to feel chalky at all. If they feel like chalk, they're going either to my kids or to the dumpster. I will not use watercolors that feel chalky. I hate that feeling. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. And then I have the Art Philosophy metallic accents, and these ones are pastel metallics, which I've used as well. So I will stick those back in here if I can. I think that was the problem before. I had things sticking up. Next drawer is where I house all my Tombow markers. These are the Tombow Dual brush pens. And no, I did not pay like $16 for each pack. That would have been way too much money. I bought maybe 2 packs on my own when it was like at Michael's for a super deal. But then I was on eBay and they had all the other packs like as a bundle, and the lady was selling them for $50. And I was like, seriously? And she even had some of the packs that I already had. It was like all the packs. And I'm like, yes, please. So I just got them all, and I have them sorted kind of by color family. These are my grays, my browns and blacks. These are my blues and greens, yellows, oranges, and there's a few skin tones in there. These are the purples, pinks, and reds. It's my daughter. She just walked by the cart. Probably to use the restroom. So if you hear the toilet, that is her using the restroom. And then these are the blender, because each pack came with a blender with it. So I have plenty of blenders. Next one, I actually just organized because this is my second time filming this. First time I filmed it, I realized it wasn't going to work. So this is round 2 of filming. In this package, it's a zipper case. I have Posca pens and some glitter markers. These glitter markers come from the dollar store. These are my old Posca pens from when I did rock painting. Because before I did adult coloring, or got back into adult coloring, I did rock painting and did like kindness rocks and things like that. What else is in here? We have paint tubes. These ones come from the dollar store. They're the Crafter Square acrylic paint. And I have a couple of these white ones, which are the US Art Supply. These are really thick, and it's titanium white. To me, if you're looking to do some stars or dotting, or you want some true white thick stuff, this is good paint. It was a 2 for $4 deal, so basically you got 2 tubes for a certain price. I have some of these, which are Sakura, I think. Yeah, the Sakura Quickie Glue pens. And in the instructions, they say you need to keep these out of sunlight. That's why they're in my cart. And because I can't always guarantee that my gel pen pouch will be out of sunlight. And I have some extra sticky note flags. And then I have a bunch of rolls of deco foil. Now, I did a technique on my channel. Oh man, it probably was like a year or more ago, where I showed how you can use deco foil in your coloring books, and you use these quickie glue, and then you put these down and you rub it on, and it will transfer into your coloring books. And I was working on a crocodile in Fabiana Attanasio's Peter Pan, and yeah, it never got finished. And I noticed that after time, the pages started to stick together. So I actually Mod Podged over all the parts that had foil with a shiny, light glossy Mod Podge. That way it wouldn't stick my pages together. And then under here I have some Sharpie highlighters. They're the Click highlighters. They're not my favorite, but I have them because a year ago I did a highlighter challenge, and basically it was a highlighter thing where anybody could join, where you could color a page with just highlighters. Next one is my Crayola or washable marker drawer. I have some of these Mr. Sketch washable chisel tip markers, and I think these smell, yeah, they're scented. And I have the Colors of the World markers. Is that all I have? Yeah, that just shows you how deep this is. They're really not that deep. So I have the Colors of the World. These were the original skin tones before they came out with the Colors of the World. So the multicultural colors. So I have those. And I have these, which is the 10 Crayola markers, which are the bold and bright colors. These were on sale on Walmart or Amazon for like $2 one day. And I wondered if they were just overstocked or something. So I grabbed a set. Next one I have here is Silly Scent Sweet dual-ended markers. So all of these have fun smells to them. None of them are stinky. And there's 20 colors because they're dual tipped like this. So strawberry, banana, pumpkin pie, ice cream, root beer and popcorn, flower, fresh air, blueberry and cherry, coconut and watermelon, candy, cotton candy, green apple, lollipop, grape, lime, lemon, peanut butter, and jelly. The peanut butter one smells kind of funny, but overall the other ones were okay. And then on the bottom here, I have the double doodlers markers that they have, which are dual tipped as well, but one tip has a chisel and one tip has the regular tip, and they have different colors going on with those as well. I have used both these and these in my Hannah Carlson books, and I didn't need to put gesso on them or anything. I just used them and colored with them, and it was really fun. So don't be afraid to use like kids markers in your Crayola or in your expensive coloring books. They won't bleed through because they're water-based. Okay, next drawer here. Let me just sit down because I'm getting close to the floor. This first bin, I have all my extra white gel pens or acrylic markers. So these are my extra uni Poscas. These are the skinny ones that are white. My daughter will wave to you guys. These are the Arteza gel pens, so all my extra Arteza gel pens are in there. I have some like non-branded white gel pens, so they probably don't work very good, but they're in there as well. I don't think I have any more Sakuras in here. I think I am using my last Uniball Signo right now, and I think I moved all my white Sakuras into, or the jelly rolls, I guess I should say, into my jelly roll pencil case. And this one's all my blacks. I've got a few Sharpies. I've got a Take Note permanent marker. These are just random black gel pens. And I have a couple sparkle ones in here. That one's a scented one that I got from Five Below. It does not smell like pineapple, just so you know. Yeah, just those. In the back here, so before I got pastels or chalk pastels or any of those kind of things, I did eyeshadow. So this is not a new thing for me. I've been using the eyeshadow palette for probably 3 years, and I really still enjoy using the eyeshadow palettes. These LA colors come from the dollar store, like Dollar Tree, and so they're only $1, obviously. I just picked some colors that I liked. Here's one that has some earth tones, so you can tell I've used that one. And I'll show you this in a second. But this was my very first eyeshadow palette. I got it there was a website that used to be called holler.com. I don't think it exists anymore because when I put it in, it shows me Five Below. So I ordered this big old eyeshadow palette for $8. It's called the Simple Pleasures eyeshadow palette. And that was my very first, like, I guess, soft pastel look. I use those a lot. And yeah, and then I was gifted these. Yeah. Let me see something. I thought I had another set of these, but maybe I don't. I was gifted these. These are the classic chalks from Pebbles, the earth tone shades. And person that gifted these to me, she goes, I know you like to use your eyeshadows, and I wondered if you would like these, just like an upgrade to your eyeshadows. Honestly, I find these super scratchy. I don't like to use these. I have them, and I do use them. As you can see, I've used them, but I'm not going to tell you guys to go buy them because I think they're scratchy. Honestly, like nail on the chalkboard scratchy. When I use them, I like am cringing. Yeah, I have a hard time. I mean, I will use them because they were given to me, and I know they're not cheap, but I'm not going to buy more because, yeah, I just don't like that feeling. Yeah. So, yeah, there's those. Next drawer, I have a bunch of these cosmetic wedges. You can get these at the dollar store, or you can get them at, like, your beauty supply store. They're really cheap. This is what I like to use to apply my eyeshadow. Or I can also use these to apply soft pastels. And over here, this bin I already showed you guys. These were the water brush pens. And over here I have a bunch of different refill boxes. These are from Color It. That's Chromatech. These are Color It. I found these one day at Walmart. I think they're supposed to be buttons, but I thought they looked very steampunk-like, and I wanted to use them in my art journals, so I picked them up. I thought they were really cool. And so I just put those in there, and then I have two of these that my mom had in a drawer that she gave to me. These are brads. They're both flowers. These are small ones, and these are big ones. And how these work is you poke a little tiny hole in your paper, and you push it through. I don't know if you can see the little point. See that little green one on the top? You push it through the paper, and then you pull them out so they like stick out like this. And then you have a little flower on your paper. Or you can use them to create like hinges and things like that. It's just a fun thing to play with. Next drawer here is one that I just organized. These are those brush pens I've already shown you guys. Here is a bunch of washi tape. This is not my whole washi tape collection. I do have two other bins underneath my desk that is full of washi tape as well. I do go through washi tape pretty quickly just because I want to use it before it goes bad, because washi tape will go bad. The stickiness will actually make it so you can't peel it up. And like this one is kind of not very good. These sparkly ones, I'll be honest, they don't stick very well. So if you get those sparkly ones, just keep that in mind. They may not stick very well. And yeah, you may want to like do an extra measure and put glue stick under it or something. This last drawer is kind of my hodgepodge drawer. I have extra of these Flare glitter gel pens, the extra sparkle ones. You may notice this one if you have the one that has the unicorn on it, or before the unicorn they had one that has a guy on it. But these went on sale a while ago, and they were like $1. And so I picked up a bunch of these. I have some more in this pouch. I'll show you what's in that pouch in just a second. All of these are my Fabiana Attanasio posters that go inside the books. So I just folded them and put them in here. I have a magnifier. This is, you can get this at the dollar store. You can put it on top of things and it magnifies them. See how you can see those pictures a lot better, and then you take it away. So if you want to color something that's really in detail, you could put that on. And these are my rub-ons. So basically all of these things you can put on the page and use these popsicle sticks and rub them on the paper, or you can rub them on rocks, or you can rub them on anything pretty much. These ones were left over from, I think, Easter eggs. So yeah, never let anything go to waste. Here is some ultra white cardstock. I think there's only a few sheets left in that. This book is Fairy Tales and Magical Dreams, and this comes from AliExpress, so I think it's a Chinese coloring book. This was a set of 3, I want to say. I gave the other 2 to my mom when she thought maybe she would like to adult color, and I'm kind of like, this is my shame book. I don't really care for what I've done in here, so I just kind of tuck it away. But I'll show you guys what's kind of in this book. So this is the one picture I've like done. And that one was like test your media type of page. This one I started and it just became so time consuming. I'm like, no, I'm done. But look, I even used something that bled through on that one. But yeah, just a little, it's tiny, it's thin, it's nothing too major. I mean, some of these pictures are really pretty and maybe I could take another shot at it, but right now they just live in this drawer. I have a little stencil that has found its way in here. I need to put it with my stencils. Here are some more of those Fabiana posters. So we can just move those all there. And that completes this cart. Actually, I was going to show you what was in this. Sorry, I almost forgot. Hang on just a second while I unzip it with my other hand. Okay, guys, so what's in this? I have a little painter's palette. And some more of those Flare gel pens are in there. And some paint brushes. The paint brushes are, I think these are just some cheap ones that I got at the store. Or they came in a kit, because there's not like a name brand on them. I have these, which are dotting tools. You use those big round ends to make dots. And then I have a little dotter tool set like this as well. So if you want to make some stars or do little tiny dots, I have those. They use these in nail art. So yes, that is all for this cart. A lot of the things in this cart I don't use on a daily basis, so this cart will be pushed into my closet and I will get what I need out of it when I'm using the things that I need. Okay, this is my next cart, the one I've had the longest. I will tell you, if you get carts like this, if you put too much on them, they start to stretch right here, like they start to bow out. They just can't take the weight after a certain amount of time, and my wheels are like, help me. So yeah, once this cart goes, I'll probably get a different one that is longer, but we'll see. I really like the color of this cart. It's like a mint green. I have these things taped on it. This is a sticker from Danny Banani. It just says, just be you. This is a little card. It says, you're a quality person. And I have a magnet here. This is from Danny Banani as well. And this little saying was part of a card, or part of a little note thing that was given to me by Kathy, and it says, you are full of colorful and creative ideas. And sometimes I need a reminder because I get discouraged. So it's fun to have little reminders. I'm going to start with the bottom here because I think it's easier for me, honestly. So this first one is my Crayola crayons, which is the 96 set that I just barely got. These ones are the Crayola, they call it the Pipsqueak Skinnies, which I actually like to use these to do the X method in books because they're nice and thin and they give a nice good point, especially if it's a smaller area like the 3x3 squares. And they're water-based, but that means they won't bleed out. In this little pouch, which I think I shared in my haul, it says sweet as a melon. It has watermelons on it, and I love watermelons, especially during the summer. It is full of all of my dual metallic, or I guess I shouldn't say all, some of my dual metallic pens. So I have these ones that are knockoff dual metallic pens, and then I have these original dual metallic pens. I have 2 sets of the original set because I didn't realize I was buying the same thing. And then I have these knockoff, I think they're called Conlink or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, Co-Link gel pens, and they behave like a Jelly Roll glaze. And so I just put them in this pouch. And then in here, oh, actually in this box right here is my unicorn zip it case. It has these, which are the Crayola fineliners that are the new ones that I got. And I like these. They have color names, and I like how they have black barrels. And these I got for doing the X method in that new Disney book of Jennifer Rawlings that I have. I think it's the one that has Alice in Wonderland on the front. I just thought that those might be good because they have all of these colors. Alright, so with all the bottles here, I will tell you what I have. I do have a few of these Apple Barrel white paint. This one is a gloss, so if you use these for stars, it's going to be shiny. And this is a basic Craft Smart white acrylic. This big bottle here is my Gemini Masterpiece Odorless Mineral Spirits, which is very similar to Gamsol, but I don't think it gives off the smell of Gamsol because it's odorless mineral spirits, but it works the same way. I don't use this big container. What I do is I pour it in this little container that I got at the dollar store. It's designed to put like a cotton ball and you push down. I think they use these to put nail polish remover in them, honestly. But I put my stuff in it. And let's see. This one, I have Mod Podge Matte. I have Mod Podge Gloss. This one makes your page shiny. This one, it will be more like a matte. This one is Delta Creative Varnish. It's called Ceramicoat. This is what Dee Dee Willingham uses on her altered magazine journal things to make nice shiny varnish when sealing. Once you put this on, you cannot go back. It's done. I have the Mod Podge Sparkle. I have the Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. I like Mod Podge, if you can't tell. Let's see what else I got here. I have this, which is glycerin that I just got at Walmart. You can use this to enhance the life of your gel pens. Basically, you can use it so that you can make your gel pens work like watercolor. And you can also add this to your jelly gouache to make it the jelly consistency longer on a shelf life, if you like that consistency. Here I have the Dragonfly Glaze that I just got from Ashley's coloring journey. I have a few of these Glitterific by Folk Art. So I have this one, and I have this one. This one makes good fairy wing. And this one, and this one. So I only have 4. I don't have tons. I have this, which is the Extreme Glitter Hologram from Folk Art. And I have a black. The reason why I have this little bottle and then I have this big bottle is once this is empty, I can just pour some of this in this little thing. No reason to have a humongous bottle. And then I have this stuff. Hold on, babe. It's Dorland's Wax Medium. I saw this on an art journaling channel. They used this to go over their art journal pages after they were done so that the paint stayed good, and it was nice. It was like a nice way to seal off things. And people actually use this to seal off pages that they use gouache on. This is my big paint. Let's see. I have this, which is the Art Basics Gesso Clear. Now, this one I actually really like. Honey, don't color that, babe. I'm working on it. My daughter just saw a thing I'm working on in my desk, and I don't want her to mess it up because it's in an expensive book. This particular gesso isn't as grainy as others I've tried. The Winsor & Newton one is pretty grainy. So there's that one. I have a white candle if I want to wax a page. So basically you drag it across like this. You don't melt it down. You just drag it across your page and it will wax over your page. And then I have some Liquitex matte gel medium. So this is great for collage, and I like to use these when putting things into books because they stick better than Mod Podge. And then you can also put this over the top of it too, and then you can add paint because it's matte. So I really like this brand. Honey. Alright, so I'm just going to set those there. We'll move to the next shelf. So, you guys already seen everything that was in there because those were all my pencil rolls. And that was in that first My Case video. I have a little zebra right here. There we go. So this guy came with my first set of zebra gel pens, and I think he's cute, so that's why I kept him. Here's my Emily Kitty. You guys know what's in Emily Kitty because I already shared it. The package that I pulled out is this one, and this one has things like my Paper Mate. Man, it's such a focus. Ink Joys. These are 0.7. I love those pens. And then I also have the Parku Click gel pens that are 0.7. And these work really good too. I think that's all I have in there. Whoop. Next thing I'm going to show you that I pulled out of the blue basket is this pencil case. Sorry, it's too close. says Daydreamer. And it houses all my Zebra Click Art water-based markers. And like I said, I love a good click pen. And these are water-based markers, and I actually really like these. You could use these for the X method too, because, honey, move that. Because these actually have a really good point to them. Here I have another painter's palette. Honey, don't do that. And I have my perfect circle, helix circle thing. In the back here, that's my heat gun. There goes my zebra. In this Toy Story pencil case, I have all my extra Arteza acrylic markers. Don't me. And I have black and white because I bought the set that came with black and white. You don't do that, please. My daughter's trying to brush my hair while I'm sitting here. These are the Scribble Stuff felt tip pens that I recently hauled. I swatched these. These work really great. And when I say swatch, meaning I scribbled them on a piece of paper. I didn't label them because that's just not me. I have these, which are the Tombow. Man, I am like totally out of focus. Apologize about that, guys. Can I get in focus sometime today? Probably not. So these are the Tombow Mono Edge dual tip highlighters.
Mommy got brush.
Those are really fun. Here are the Jot gel pens. Ta-da! These are the new Papermate Ink Joys that I got at the back to school sale. My daughter just decided she'd pull out the whole basket for us. And these gel pens were given to me by Danielle when we did our Valentine's swap back around Valentine's Day. And I got these baskets. Honey, move that, please. Yep. I got these baskets at the Dollar Tree. And I just put them in the cart like this. Give me just a second and we can go through the top. I'm just going to press pause, put the stuff back, and then go to the top. Okay, guys, I'm back for the top here. So, the top actually might be easier than it looks because it might look like a jumbled mess. But all of these coloring books that are here, except for this, this is a Shuttle Heart drawing pad, were featured in my coloring book collection. So I'm not going to go through those. But I have, right here, I have a little spray bottle of water. I have my satin glazing liquid. Here are some white gel pens and one of the white Arteza. Here are my Micron pens and a few black fine liners, some Sharpie fine liners, and the black Arteza acrylic marker. Those are fine, so I can get into fine spots with them. And compared to the Poscas, which they don't go so fine as these, which I highly recommend. These are basically my metallic bin. I have these Crayola Signature metallics, and I have that's another Crayola Signature. I have the Bic ones. Now I will tell you, I don't really care for the Bic metallics or the Sharpie metallics, because I notice they peel off your page. Like when you're coloring with them, they start to fray, and I just don't like them very much. This bin is like a combination of stuff. I have a little tiny pair of scissors with a cover. These are Friskers scissors. They're kids scissors. And then I have a whole bunch of glitter stuff here. I have a combination of these, which are Crazy Art glitter markers. I have these, which I highly recommend, is the Two Hands glitter marker. They're water-based. They are really good. I have only two of my Wink Stellas. This one is the silver, and then I have the gold. The clear one I have already used. And then I have a few of these, which are the Crayola glitter markers. So I have a few of those, and I have a little ruler in here for tiny things. And this is a black fine liner, which should go in there. So yes. These sprays here, I have the Workable Fixative by Crayola, which you can spray over after you've used Prismas or after you have used like pastels so that they don't come off your page. And then I have this, which is the acrylic sealer gloss finish. And so if I'm doing a mixed media page, I prefer to use this to spray. Yes, I have those waxes and things on the bottom, but sometimes you don't want to rub on your page, so a spray is better. I have this little Arteza watercolor cold press paper pad. This is my Disney journal, or I guess Disney planner from Happy Planner. A ruler. This is just a little notebook that was gifted to me. I use it for writing down all my uncolored books in it. This is my art journal, like daily art journal that I need to work more in. This is just a little notepad to hold different notes in. I have a big Disney journal from Happy Planner. And then this is my new planner right there from, this one's a journal, this one's a planner. So this is my new planner from Happy Planner that I got at Walmart at back to school sale. And then I have one of these Disney Princess comic books that you can get at the Dollar Tree. This is where I house all the cards that people send to me. Yeah, if they send me a package like Happy Mail and there's a card with it, I'll put their card here. And then I have two painter's palettes. I have a white one and I have a clear one. So those are great, especially if you need to scribble something down like a gel crayon or gelatos and you need to mix medias, you could do that on those painter palettes. So that is the tour of this cart. Now, I was asked, where do I keep all of my pencil cases? And I used to keep them under my bed, but I don't anymore because I rearranged my room and I can't do that. So, I will show you where I moved them. So, this is my closet, and I'm going to slide it open. You can see all my clothes, and up there is my pencil cases, and those are the black cases that I already showed with gel pens and stuff. And over here, starting like this pink binder, those are scrapbook stuff. But that is where I put all my pencil cases that I already showed in my videos.